Now, when you first sat on that chair, you were not thirsty at all. And now you feel this intense dryness coming into your mouth, sweaty palms, sweaty forehead, bit of a shakiness, maybe even a slight hint of panic. When you start questioning yourself on whether you're in the right place and whether you have what it takes. Self-confidence is number one thing that you need to take to any interview. And interviews are tense. They're tense for multiple reasons. New people, new environment, new company, new challenge. Normally it's a higher position where we're coming from. And people interviewing you, you don't normally know them. You don't know how they are. And you have just seconds to analyze. Self-confidence is important. And the good news is there are quite a few things that you can do before the interview to feel more comfortable and to bring the best version there in the interview to the display. Let's have a look at 5 tips that you can do before the interview. Hi, it's Lassi Albin and welcome to my channel. Here I share weekly tips on career hacks and interview tips, covering all career management topics. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming updates. Now you can see me coming back to these same topics of interview preparation, self-confidence, how to prep. And why do I come back so often? And I will come back in the future as well. The reason is interviews are very important. One is to get to the interview, and we spend days preparing to get to the interview. But interviews is the other part, and is very often neglected because of time, because of not knowing how to prepare, or just going there to wing it and thinking that professional knowledge, professional experience will serve me well in that situation, which is wrong. Yes, it will serve you, but the framing and the self-confidence, that needs to be there to package the answers, to take you through the situation of the interview. Here are my 5 tips on how you can prepare yourself before the interview to have a nice boost of self-confidence and to minimize that you're going to be ending up with those sweaty palms and difficult situations in the interviews. And yes, I mean, we're all different. We're all humans. Some of us are better in having the discussions straight off the bat. Others need more practice. But the core is that everybody needs to practice. Everybody needs to practice, and everybody can practice, and to be very smooth in interviews. Now it's your turn. Let's have a look at the 5 things. Number 1, value yourself. I mean, you're going to an interview, right? Somebody invited you to an interview. A company, a line manager, HR. Somebody's looking for a particular talent to join their company. They are missing something. They miss experience, talent, potential, and they called you in. They asked you to come in. They've recognized things in your CV, in your brand, in your experience that they want to find out more about. So promote yourself. Think about the upcoming interview. I've been invited. Somebody's interested in my profile, and this is the opportunity to elaborate and tell more, express more and tell more about myself. They are interested. It's not that I have to go there and sell something that nobody wants to buy. They already have interested. They are ready to buy. They just want to be convinced, and that's why I'm going there. Number 2, before the interview, imagine yourself in your new job. Run this visual game of what this position entitles. They tell you in the job description, and you probably have a good idea already what it consists in most cases. Imagine yourself walking into the building, meeting your new colleagues, having the tasks, the new projects, the new exciting things that are the reason why you're applying and interviewing in the first place. Imagine that several times. Walk to that office building Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in your mind until you feel comfortable with the space. It's going to be your new job. You're going to get it. You need to have the attitude of, this is me. I liked it. I saw it in my mind. I like the place. I like the colleagues. I like the challenge, and I was able to do it. Number 3, I'm going to repeat this in all of my videos, at least the interview videos. Practice. Practice. Interview questions come and go. They come around. They're the same questions. You're going to have a set of 20, 30 questions. They always come. They always come. Practice. Download my list on the description. Go elsewhere. Google most common interview questions in technical fit and motivation. Find out and practice. Take your phone. Record yourself. Video. Record yourself. Analyze. What am I doing? Am I moving? Am I struggling? What's happening in my presence? And it doesn't matter if you're going for a presential interview or you're doing it via Zoom or Teams or what have you. Tape yourself, videotape yourself. Have a look and improve. If you have family members who are willing to interview you or friends, use the opportunity as many times as you can. If you explain, tell me about yourself 10 times, weaknesses 10 times, why you for this job 10 times, that's going to come out naturally in the interview stage. No practice at all. Be sure that you will struggle in the interview. Practice. Number 4. One part is the interview questions. And if we have those covered, we feel at ease because we know 80% of the questions that are coming. We are prepared, we've practiced. But so you have to also prepare for the company information, what they're doing, what their plans are, what their strategies are. Because there's a high likelihood that somebody will ask, like, hey, what do you know about us? What do you know about our latest projects? What do you think about this particular thing? And not to know that, and knowing that you don't know that, going into the interview will harm your self-confidence. Knowing that, knowing the news, knowing what's going on, will help you to feel comfortable that maybe that question comes. That's fine. I can talk about it. And finally, 5, personal appearance. Whether it's via online the interview or presential, dress for success. Not overdressing. I always talk about this. Dress how they dress. If you need a haircut, get a haircut. Early in advance. If you need to iron shirts, if you need to do things, do it in advance. Make sure you have everything prepared before the day of the interview. Don't do that in the morning of the interview. Things will go wrong. Something will not work. Make sure you're prepared. The day of the interview is not the time for those things. How you feel, how you look will instantly reflect to how you present yourself and your self-confidence. So those are my 5 tips on how to boost your self-confidence and to feel more secure and professional and trustworthy of yourself when going to the interview. All the things that you can do before the interview. Put them in action and see the difference. And if you'd like to prepare further for the interviews, feel free to download my top 10 interview questions. The link is down below. And if you like the video, then of course, share it with your friends, like it, and make sure to subscribe for the upcoming video. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.